Welcome back, everyone. Patrick here, moving on to the next question. So in a company, employees either make $15 an hour or $30 an hour, and the ratio of lower paid to higher paid employees is 3 to 2. Every hour, $8,400 in wages is paid out. How many employees does this company have in total? So this is a linear systems word problem, so we're going to have to set up two equations. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to introduce some variables here. I'm going to let x equal the number of 15 per hour employees, the number of employees making that wage, and then y would be the number of $30 an hour employees. What the question is asking us, because these are the only two types of employees there are, just x plus y. That's what the final answer is going to be, but we got to find out what x and y is. So notice we're told that they either make $15 an hour or $30 an hour. We're also told that the ratio of lower paid to higher paid employees is 3 to 2. So the ratio of lower paid employees to higher paid employees, so x over y, is equal to 3 over 2, like that. Right, this ratio. That's how we can make an equation with that information. And then we're also told every hour, $8,400 in wages is paid out. So if there's x employees making 15 an hour, the total payout for them would be 15x. Plus, if there's y employees making 30 an hour, so 30 per hour times the number of employees, that would be the total payout for those employees. And the total payout for the whole company is $8,400, like that. And so these are the two equations that we're going to work with. So here what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross multiply, so we'd have 2x equals 3y, like that. And then we could isolate for the y or the x. Let me think here. You know what? It doesn't really matter. Let's isolate for the x. So we'll have 3 over 2y. X equals 3 over 2y. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. Actually, you know what? Let's isolate for the y. I just realized that if I plug in 3 over 2y here, we're just going to be working with decimals then. It doesn't matter, you should get the same answers anyway, but let y equal 2 over 3x. So I just realized 2 over 3 multiplying it by the 30 is going to give us a nice number. It's just going to be 20. Right? So we would end up with, if I take this, plug it in here, we'll have 15x plus 30 times 2 over 3x equals 8,400. So this would be 15x plus 30 times 2 over 3 gives us 20. And then this would be 35x equals 8,400. And so notice we could divide both sides by 35 here. And x would end up being 240, like that. Right? And then what we can do is we could plug in this 240 over here for this x value to get the y value, which would be the number of higher paid employees. So we'd have y equals 2 over 3 times 240, which would give us 160. Right? So you could have also isolated for the x here. Instead, 3 over 2 plugged in here, you'd get 22.5x. Or sorry, 22.5y plus the 30y, which would give you 52.5y, and then 8,400 divided by 52.5 would give you 160. So you could have went that way as well. I just went this way. So this is the number of employees making 15 per hour. This is the number of employees making 30 per hour. So the total number of employees in the company would just be the sum of those, which would just be 400. And so that ends up being the final answer to this question.